Older does not equal wiser. What the hell do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is so many times, and now that I'm just turned 67, hard for me to even say that, but now that I've turned 67, I noticed that a lot of people that are, in their 40s or 50s assume that anyone who is younger than them must not know what the heck they're doing. And I can tell you from my experience, that's 1000% wrong because very frequently I bump into people in their teens, in their 20s, whatever, that are extremely knowledgeable about their topic and are people that I would want to work with that are extremely competent at what they do, knowledgeable, and go getters. So I think this idea that people assume that people who are younger than them or younger than a certain age aren't very sharp is completely nonsense. So in my business, which is all about, dynamic equity integration, the whole idea that I'm looking for people to work with, and I'm sure this might work for you as well, to find people in which rather than doing some kind of a deal where you're getting paid a monthly fee or an hourly rate, that instead you're getting paid on an equity basis where you get a piece of the action. Um, the general tendency would be for someone who's doing what I do is to just completely exclude anyone who's below a certain age. And I think that's ridiculous. So my the lesson that I would leave you with today is this, that just because someone is younger than a certain age or younger than you, that doesn't necessarily mean you can't be helping them, you can't be working with them, you can't be generating income with them, because I've found for myself that that's, just completely untrue. I think that this goes back to kind of a mindset idea, which is that people have in their head, and many of it, I mean, I don't think it's as true with the generation, people that are in their, 20s and 30s now, as much as it was with people from my generation and above. I don't even know what my generation is called, but I'm not a baby. Am I? Yeah, I think I'm a baby boomer. That's right. So as a baby boomer, I think that there are a lot of people that are my age that assume that anyone who is a kid, quote unquote, and when they use the word kid, it's kind of funny because I think that they are referring to anyone below some arbitrary age that they've come up with. So anyone who's a kid must not know their ass from their elbow, and they don't know what they're doing. So my suggestion to you going forward is that you completely forget about anything having to do with age and make it all about competence, knowledge, and drive, frankly, because I've seen people that are younger that are clearly a lot of them are, again, tagged as lazy. Again, I think that that may be true for certain millennials or whatever generation we're talking about. But I think that in many cases, people that are younger are filled with drive. And if you can find somebody who's both filled with drive, filled with ambition, and also extremely knowledgeable, it might be a great person for you to consider working with. So my question is, are you currently, or have you ever in the past, it sounds like I'm a lawyer on the stand here, but are you currently using those rose-colored glasses or dark glasses, whatever color glasses you want to call them, to exclude certain people that you might have been working with very, very well from even being considered? And I would think that from now on, that one of the only lesson I can leave you with is this, which is don't assume that just because of someone's age, be it older or younger, that someone is at a certain level of competence. So there you have it.